探戈杂谈室。
Ni vos ni yo supimos cuál se perdió, ni dónde el bien y el mal tuvo un día final y otro día comenzó.
OK， 大家好，嗨，欢迎来到探戈杂谈室。那我们今天出了外景啊，而且今天有一个又是非常特别的来宾。那我们探戈杂谈室，如果你是第一次听我们的节目的话，我们这个探戈杂谈室是在节目上邀请不一样的来宾来跟我们聊阿根廷探戈的文化啊。因为阿根廷探戈可能大家比较熟悉是它的舞蹈，那对我来说是因为它底下有非常深的文化底蕴，比方说它的音乐、诗词、历史、舞会里面发生的事情还有穿搭，还有非常非常多很有趣的小故事，所以才让上面看到这些舞蹈那么的有趣。那所以每一次都会邀请不一样的来宾来跟我聊这些不同的文化主题。那希望借由这个探戈杂谈室，让更多人认识阿根廷探戈这么美好的文化。那我们今天请到的来宾呢，真的是也是来头不小。我觉得我们最近探戈杂谈室的那个 record 真的是越来越往上走了。那今天我们请的来宾是 Pablo Valle， 我们从阿根廷来的钢琴家。那他身上至少有3个乐团。那目前可能大家最熟悉其中一个是 La Juan D'Arienzo， 那另外一个他自己的是 Pablo Valle Sexteto， 就是6重奏。那还有另外一个是最近比较新的是 Siempre Tango。那等一下可以请他稍微介绍一下他自己。So welcome Pablo to Taiwan.
Thank you very much.
那我们今天也是在一个比较特别的外景，就是我朋友的地方。那他是一个非常知名的钢琴家，叫吴天泰，这是他的工作室呢。我们今天来借他的美丽的钢琴来做我们的背景，这样好。那以后都有机会可以跟大家分享更多的艺文的一些资讯，这样。Okay, so Pablo, you're at Taiwan right now. How do you feel about Taiwan?
So good. This is my third time.
Third time.
Taiwan. Third time.
Yeah.
So crazy because I never in my life I thought that I can be here, but this is incredible. This is amazing. I love this country, and of course I'm happy because I know that many people like tango like you, and tango is life also here in Taiwan.
Yeah. So this is your third time, and for the previous 2 times you also come with La Juan D'Arienzo?
Yeah. Always with La Juan D'Arienzo here in Taiwan, also in Japan. But I came before to other countries in Asia with other bands and companies. But anyway, this is in Taiwan is third time with La Juan D'Arienzo.
Nice. And always as pianist.
Yeah. Always.
When do you find out that you love tango music that much that you want to become a pianist as a tango musician?
Okay. When I started, of course, I didn't know about tango. I was a child, just playing with sounds and something. Then I started to play other styles, and finally, when I decided to go to the music school, that moment I started to feel something with tango, because in that music school I had a jazz, folk music from Argentina, and tango music, and I decided to keep on with the tango music, and I fell in love because I started to listen to orchestras, the Golden Age, D'Arienzo, Biaggi, Troilo. So I fell in love with the tango that moment.
And at that moment, is Juan D'Arienzo your favorite?
It's hard. It's hard to say which one is favorite. I like Di Sarli. Di Sarli I like so much. He's pianist, so like I feel more close to Di Sarli. Also Pugliese, Pugliese. But D'Arienzo, of course, I like D'Arienzo. D'Arienzo is unique. I think it's unique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you define your own role in tango music as a pianist? Because in each orchestra, there are only one pianist.
One piano.
Only one guy can play the piano, but for the bandoneon or violins, there might be more than one.
In the orchestra, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Piano in the orchestra, piano is very important because, as you say, in the orchestra there's 3 or 4 bandoneons, 3 or 4 violins, but piano is unique. It's the most important, and of course, it's a very important role I had to do. So also when I play D'Arienzo with La Juan D'Arienzo or with Los Herederos del Compás, this is another band I play. This is a really big role I have. So I have to play always. I have to play many notes, and something technique is octavus. We play the octavus. That's so hard. So I started to learn many things I didn't learn before with the music school. When you start to play in orchestra, you learn many things you didn't know before. So I feel okay, I feel good. I like tango, I love tango music, and I like when people dance, of course, and I play. So yeah, this is amazing to me.
What do you mean that you learn much more than from the school when you do tango music?
Because it's not the same when you go. This is like when you start to drive a car, and you go to the drive. I don't know how to say drive school.
Okay.
And they put something. Okay, you have to park here. You have time. No one.
We have the Apple.
Exactly. But when you are in the street, it's not the same.
Okay.
Because you have a car behind you waiting. Pee. Okay, come on. So it's different. Yeah, with the tango, with any music, it's the same. When you go to the music school, of course, you know someone, you learn, okay. But when you start to play, the many things you have to do, and in the moment, sometimes you have to improvise. So you learn a lot. When you have to play live, it's totally different.
Yeah. And I heard that in the old time, the tango music sheet isn't complicated. It isn't complete. You have to do it by some imagination. Is it still that way?
Now? It's the same. Yeah, it's the same. When you because the scores, this is popular music. Sometimes it's uncompleted. So you have to listen. You have to learn from other musicians how to play, because I can put here a score, tango music, and someone play, but it's not the same. You won't listen tango because it's not the same. Score is not tango, just some notes.
Okay.
But the tango is in our hands when you play, and you can learn this from other musicians playing with other musicians, playing with different bands. So you start to feel how you play tango. It's the same in jazz, and I think it's the same when you dance. You dance tango, so maybe it's not the same when you start to learn, and when you go to the dance floor, and you have to dance and you have to improvise. Because this is popular. So popular, sometimes you cannot write everything and the music. And I think in jazz is also the same. Folk music in Argentina, and maybe in Taiwan, I don't know here, but in Argentina it's the same. Some musicians, they don't read scores.
Okay.
Just they play by the ear. Yeah, so you have to learn more than just read the sheets.
And also how to cooperate with other musicians, and also the live things.
Yeah, of course. And yeah, we cannot learn if we don't have someone who gives the tips of how to play. So this is all time you have to learn from musicians next to you, and sometimes someone needs a score from some orchestra, so we always we collaborate with other musicians.
So like it's like a traditional way to do it in this style.
In this style,
like Juan D'Arienzo style, Di style. Is it?
Yeah, you have to listen. Important is to listen. If you want to follow Di Sarli, for example, you have to listen. You have to practice at your house. Not classical music, of course, you have to practice classical music. But if you want to understand Di Sarli, you have to practice and listen. It's very important because many notes, many the style he plays piano in the case of Di Sarli is hard also to write. It's hard to write. So sometimes you say, how can I write this? Because he play in the high and the low frequency of the piano. And he plays many things sometimes you cannot write. So it's just listen and practice, and talk to other musicians and listen to other musicians. So finally you can learn. But this is not the school. This is the live school. This is play live and know other people.
Very difficult to become a tango musician.
That's the reason. I think that's the reason I'm here, because I'm from Argentina. But if it's gonna be easy, maybe you can have here people from Europe or also from Asia. Of course, there's musicians, they play very well tango. But it's not easy. So if you know someone from other country, not Argentina, who plays tango very well, is because maybe he listen and practice and play with other musicians, because this is the way. But it's hard. Also, as I told you before, the folk music of every country, I think is hard, because you cannot write, and it's just listen, or maybe from your family, your parents, or something like this.
It's kind of routine thing. I think that tango, especially recently, I feel that tango is something really need to cooperate with others. It's not just about myself or ourselves. It's about how I communicate with you, and we do it together to make it happen. So musicians need to play with other musicians and also play with the dancers. And dancers also need to dance with my partner and also other dancers on the dancing floor. And when we all aware about this situation, the moment is very beautiful.
You need to dance tango with other person. You can dance alone, but it's not the same. So I think tango need the dancers, musicians, and there's a big community in Argentina, of course, and also in many countries. And I think is the tango to dance is the way to know other person or the other people, because when you go to dance, you know many people. So tango is, I think, for this kind of people who wants to know other persons, and of course they need music, so they need orchestra. We need dancers. So finally we are all friends around the world.
That's why we are friends. Good. So now you have 3 or 4 orchestra. I play in 6 orchestras. Okay. But just 2 of them
is from mine, is my own orchestra.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Then
Okay.
I play in other orchestra, but I'm not the director.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you are the director of Pablo Valle Sexteto and
Siempre Tango. Siempre Tango is a new band.
New band.
Yeah. And then I play with La Juan D'Arienzo, Los Herederos del Compás. I started more than 10 years ago. It was almost my first band, Los Herederos del Compás. Then I play in La Auténtica Milonguera. This is a new orchestra. And Orquesta Típica Héctor Varela. We play that style with the singer Diego Solís. He's the singer. He sang with Varela, and now he made his orchestra. And I'm the director, but of course it's not my orchestra. It's the orchestra of the singer, and I'm so happy to play because there's different styles, tango styles. So for me, it's wonderful to play many styles, and sometimes I have to play in the same night with 3 bands, and I have to switch my mind. Yeah, I play D'Arienzo, then I play Varela, and then I play Biaggi. I don't know. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Quite challenging.
Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes people ask me, how can you switch? Because if you play D'Arienzo, it's hard to play, I don't know, Di Sarli or Varela. Varela is similar, but it's not the same. But this is what I love. This is what I like. I like to play tango, and I enjoy. And it's of course it is my work, but I enjoy what I do. So how can I say no to? I like to play. I like to play and play different styles.
And for I have 2 albums of your Pablo Valle Sexteto, and I noticed that in both albums you have some voice record to introduce the songs you are going to play, because you want to talk about the style of the songs.
No, this is the voice of Walter Chino Laborde. He's an important singer from Argentina. And this is it's kind of intro, but he don't talk deeply about the style. It's just something like for example, when he talk about Di Sarli, he says something about the bells, because there's some sounds in the piano like bells, and no more. Just it's a short intro, because I feel that it's nice to, maybe not for you because you can understand what he said, but for Argentina people, I think it's good when you listen music and suddenly someone speak and it's like a break, like a tandas when you have break. It's a kind of this. So he's a Chino Laborde, and he cooperated with us making this kind of intros.
That's his idea or yours?
No, my idea. So I wrote what he said, but he made his style, and I think it's so good. He's a very good singer. He's also actor. So this is wonderful to me to have him in the disco, in the album.
That's very interesting way to make these albums, because usually all those music albums you just record the music, that's all, and then nothing else.
And in this album, Pablo Valle Sexteto, the idea is play Biaggi, D'Arienzo, Troilo, Pugliese, and one more I don't remember.
No, Di Sarli?
Di Sarli. I say Di Sarli. Okay, Di Sarli.
Okay.
Sorry, Di Sarli. How can I forget him? So it's the same. When we record, we switch the music mind, because we have to play Di Sarli and then we have to play D'Arienzo. But yeah, Pablo Valles Sexteto has this idea, and also we play very similar to the original orchestra, because we wanted to make a new sound of the old songs. So it was the idea of Pablo Valles Sexteto, and yeah, we have 2 albums, and now we are doing some singles with new music. This is music I composed, and now we are making new songs, because we think that we need to make new music to the tango environment.
Okay, so like we talked yesterday that Siempre Tango tries to do something quite different to make tango new life.
Yeah, Siempre Tango is a new band, and yeah, we feel that moment we felt that we have to make something new, because we, of course, we love tango of the golden age, and we like to play this kind of music, but we have to make something new. I think tango deserves to make something new. So we make new tangos, and we play old tangos, but we put in these songs our style. So it's the sound is like more modern, more new, and yeah, we are trying to go by this way. So I hope people like the new way. I know it's difficult to dancers to get new music to dance, because 80 years people were and is dancing the same music. So it's hard to put something new. But I'm trying, not because of money, not because of anything, just because I love tango and I want tango survive in the future. So this is a way to make something new. And yeah, as I told you, I hope people like in the future. Maybe it become classic. The songs I compose now, maybe in the future, gonna be classic, like Loca.
The Loca, that one is quite funny, because we are used to it as a tango, but that one is milonga.
Yeah. We make Loca, and we change the style.
Yeah.
It's like a more funny, I think. Yeah, it's a way to make something new. Of course, this is not my song, but it's a very famous song. You know? Everyone knows the tango Loca, and we make this new rhythm, the milonga. So people, it's funny when people start to dance Loca. Sometimes Chino Laborde is with us in the concert, and he say Loca. So people start to dance like tango, and we start with the milonga style, and people is surprised, like, what happened? But finally they like. Many I think they like, because many people after the concert they say, I like so much Loca, please send me the song or something like this. So yeah, it's try to make something new. This is my plan, and this is just because I think tango deserves something new, and of course the old tango also. Not delete the classic tango. They can be together, new and old.
New and old. But we hope, what you said, you hope it could become also part of the classic tango. Then it can last long, right?
Yes, yeah. I don't know, because you know the golden age was very important for the tango music for many reasons. For many reasons, political reasons, and not only because of the music, but it's long to talk about this. So I think maybe tango never would be like this moment. I think because now the popular music is different. If the music don't have percussion or drums, I think it's hard to make something like the tango at that moment. It was very popular. Many people went to the milongas or clubs or clubs or places to listen to the orchestra. But I don't hope the tango will be classic like this moment. But my dream is in the future the young and maybe the young and old people dance the new music we made. When I say we made, I'm talking about me, of course, and I can say something about La Hondarienzo. La Hondarienzo has new songs. Also, Misteriosa Buenos Aires is another orchestra. They has new songs. There's many orchestras that are making new songs. So my dream is in the future they dance our music, and not only the new music, also Di Sarli, D'Arienzo, Biaggi, and La Juan D'Arienzo, and Misteriosa Buenos Aires, and Pablo Ballesteros. This is my dream.
So like the old time that every orchestra, they have their own song and pass to the next generation.
Yeah. And also we have to find, because musician needs to find the new sound, and for milongueros to dance, because there's a lot of new tango, but it's not to dance. So we cannot push the milongueras. You have to dance this, no, because if this is not to dance, no, that don't work like this. So we have to compose, thinking about the dancers, and also making a new song, new style, and that's very hard. But I'm trying to do that. So I make different songs, and I'm trying always to make my own style. It's not easy, but I'm on the way.
If so, then maybe tango dancing will have another style or something new too, because the dancing and the music is always come together. Then how to say that? Growing together, growing together on the path. Like when we dance in 1930, it's different from 1940 because the music are different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything is changing, and now many dancers, they want to dance something new. That's different, something changed. Also orchestras, maybe I think 20 years ago, you couldn't find the orchestras you find now. Maybe that moment it was just few orchestras, and now you can find many orchestras in Buenos Aires and also around the world. So something is changing, and that's the reason I think it's the moment to make something new, because now we are in a new wave. This is a new wave. Maybe I won't see this, I don't know. But I hope something changed, because I love tango. Because as I told you yesterday when we met to talk, this is not about money, this is not about my work. It's easy. If I want just to work, I can play D'Arienzo till I die, and it's okay. This is my work. This is something about love. This is because I really feel I love tango, and I want to make something. I want to, before that, I want to say, okay, I try to make something. I try to do something for the tango, and maybe I can change something, maybe not, but just try is important. to me.